Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Dagny, and this is New Day with Dagny. I am a channel and a medium. Grab some cards, and they're already popping up. And I'm here to share messages with the collective of souls who are here to help create the New Earth leaders, the New Earth builders. If you're here for this, that's what I'm here for. I have some things to share. Not maybe not today, but I am with my co-partner, my co-founder, working on a big project for the New Earth, and I'm going to be sharing it here soon. Um, I'm kind of preparing the way here to share something really cool with New Earth leaders. But right now, let's see what we have coming out today. The very first card that fell is Toadstools Growth. Number second card, Rainbow Waterfall Miracles. And let's see, got one more. Uncertainty. Okay. So before I started, I pulled the card, just one card, and it was the Ancient Oak Spirit Strength. And I started to get a channeled message about this. And what the message was is that the ancient oak, this elemental spirit, more than just like an elemental here on Earth, but this like an archetype of strength is here with us. And what I was getting with this is that right now we're feeling a lot, right? We're feeling this, the old and the new at the same time. It's like the new energy is overlaid over top of the old. And so it can feel difficult, like to figure out where are we supposed to be looking at? Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Because we have the old where still have to live it out. We still have these things that are going on, but then we also feel this new energy that we aren't really necessarily experiencing in the 3D yet, but we're feeling it. And so I think that the message that came through with this, what I felt was that it can feel a little discombobulating right now, or it can feel a little like we're being pulled in different directions. And this was reminding us of the strength that's available when we tap into something bigger than us, when we tap into like this ancient oak spirit energy, that it's here to ground us into this new reality. So that was kind of the overlying energy that I was feeling. And then as these three cards that just came out, they go along with that. So the first was Toadstools Growth. So that's definitely what we're in right now, right? We're in this period of changing into something that we've never been before. And we think about the toadstool, you think about mushrooms, the how they're all interconnected and they're all growing up and they pop up at different places and they're independent, but not really. If you know they're underneath the surface, they are all connected. All mushrooms are all connected underneath the surface. And when the time's right, they pop up and they might pop up in one spot one year, and then you never see mushrooms in that spot again. If you ever go mushroom hunting, you might not ever see mushrooms in that little spot again, or not for a very, very long time. And then in the next year, they've popped up somewhere else. So they're constantly growing and evolving, and they're all interconnected. So this makes me think of us. Like we're all interconnected and we're all growing and popping up at our own speed, at our own time, and whatever it is that we feel when our spirit feels like, okay, it's ready, go online, go, not online necessarily online computer, but like go online in life. Go ahead and start doing what it is you're meant to do. So growth, toadstool. The second one, rainbow waterfall miracles. And there's the butterflies, right? Growth, transformation, change, and then miracles. I mean, that's the energy we're in, I believe. We're in this, and the rainbow too. Like that reminds me of the rainbow prophecy of all of the people coming together at this time to create this new world that we're living in. And we're doing it through miracles. And we're doing it with Earth. We're doing it with Gaia. And that waterfall reminds me of Gaia and her blessings and how abundant she is. I wish I could really figure. I will get this down. I'll figure out how to do that. Look at all the leaves and trees and the abundance of leaves and trees and the rainbow and the water and the butterflies. It's like truly is Gaia and what you think of as Gaia. So we're growing, and we have the waterfalls, the miracles that are coming with that. And then the third card, Thicket of Thorns, Uncertainty. There's the butterflies again. There's actually butterflies in the first card too. I didn't realize that. So see that little red butterfly there beside her. That was the growth. Butterflies in the miracle. And all kinds of butterflies over her head. Thicket of thorns. Oh, uncertainty. Okay, so that really feels like what I was receiving this morning. The thicket of thorns, the uncertainty. It's like we know what's coming. It's not uncertain, but she's not afraid. She's walking through it. But there is this element, oh, and look at the deer welcoming her. There is this element of not really knowing. Like we're following the light, we're following the path, we're walking through this thicket of thorns, we're walking through this unknown forest, this unknown area, this path that's lit up, you can see, but we don't really know where we're headed. So we're being asked to really find our strength, to really tap into something bigger than us, like this giant ancient oak tree, to tap into something that will give us the strength and the power and will remind us of the truth of who we are. Let's see if I can grab a couple of tarot cards to go along with this. So two pop out. Okay. Five of Wands. And Five of Wands, that's like a battle. And it's more, it's not really even, oh, can I get it? There we go. So it's conflict. It's a lot of times though, you can think of that as being more like it's not like a battle, but it's more like disagreements or some opposing ideas. So, we could say we're definitely in that, right? And then the next one was the Queen of Swords, but reversed. So reversed, that's kind of something being manipulative or harsh. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more. And then I'll just kind of tap into this energy and see what it is that it's saying. Okay. The Three of Swords reversed again. So maybe what we're seeing here is this is the end of this, right? This is the end of the disagreements, the opposition, the manipulation. We're reconciling. Like that's over. The pain's over. And maybe that's something we're holding on to. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we're we're wanting this new way of living on planet Earth and on Gaia and the new Earth, but there's still some aspects that are going on, and that's where that feeling them both at the same time, right? We're feeling them overlaying each other, and we're kind of feeling like, which way do I need to go? So I think this is just telling us that that's the part that we need to move away from. That's the part we need to let go of. So whatever it is in your life that is causing you any kind of opposition or you're in disagreement with others, um, or there's, kind of some manipulation or unforgiveness, that's what we need to heal from. And obviously, of course, we know that, right? But sometimes we need a reminder. And sometimes it's like just that is a representation of the old. And so when we see that in our lives, and we know, okay, this is some of that old energy that's still working its way. And so let's see. Death. That couldn't have been better. Yeah, so that's what's ending. This is the change, a transformation. That's done. Any of that old, and that's the old energy. If it's causing you to feel that, then that's the old energy, right? And that's done. And now we're being told to come into our strength. Hanged man, upside down, new way of looking at things, a new perspective. So the old's done. We're here in a time of the new perspective. And we're here in the time of growth. We're here in the time of miracles. And even though there's some uncertainty, we know that what's to come is the Two of Cups, balance, unity. This is where we're headed. And I think I mean, I feel like, man, yeah, this is so obvious. We all know this, but sometimes we just need a reminder that we're not alone in this, that we're all going through this, that whatever is coming up in your life, whatever is causing you to be pulled back into that old, it's an illusion. It's just the old dying away. And where we really are now is the new perspective. Ugh, the new perspective, the unity, the balance. Oh, there we go. These are like beginner learn how to read tarot cards, but these are like my favorite cards because they are so accurate. You would think these would maybe be, mm, whatever, I don't know, but they're so accurate. Okay, and next we have justice. So, fairness, truth, integrity, accountability, like a new beginning, a new way of doing things. So all of that old is making way for justice. And that justice is a divine justice for those of us who've been on this path. It's like things have been the feather, Maya has weighed the feather. We are now in the part where we get our justice, where those of us who have walked this path and been waiting for this moment where we leave the old and move into the new. I mean, we're there. We're there. And I think it's just a reminder that even though we feel sometimes these old things pulling at us, especially right now while both are coexisting, that we just need to remember the truth of where we're at. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is a reward for our harvest. And the Ace of Swords, breakthroughs, new idea, clarity. Whew. The old's done. It's done. Anything that is pulling on you, that's making you feel that you're still stuck in any form of the old, that's an illusion. It's gone. Death. Look at it from a new perspective. The Hanged Man, the Two of Cups, peace, unity, balance. Justice is here for us. We're being rewarded for this work that we've done. New ideas, clarity, breakthrough. So whatever's coming to you right now, the new ideas, go with those. Whatever is coming up, you know, this channel, me doing this channel is like 3 days ago, received a message to start recording videos. Like I haven't touched this channel in 3 or 4 years. I actually took off my old videos because they're so old. But yeah, it's like, what's new for you? What's your new idea? What's your new breakthrough? Because that's the thing. That's the thing that brings you fully into this new energy. Okay, let's see if we have one more. Anything else? Where's this new energy taking us? I always like to know. Where are we going? Queen of Cups, emotional stability, inflow, unconditional love, strong intuition. Going into the life of the Queen of Cups. Anything else? Anything else for this collective? We know how long we've been on here. Knight of Pentacles. Their hard work is paying off. Slow moving, if you know, you know. Knight of Pentacles. He's slow moving. It's going to take some work. It's not going to happen overnight, but that's okay. I mean, how long have we waited so far? How long have you been on this journey? I know I've been on this journey since about 2013. So 13 years of shadow work, inner child healing, boundary setting, forgiveness, forgiving myself, forgiving others, coming into true knowing of who I am, accepting myself, accepting my gifts, right? Like this has been a long journey. It doesn't matter how long you've been on it. It doesn't matter if it's been 3 months, 3 years, 13 years, 23 years. I don't know. It doesn't matter how long you've been on the journey. It's been a tough journey, but we're here now. Geez, nothing's popping out. We're here. There we go. We're here now. And we've made it. We've made it here. Congratulations. Good job. It hasn't been easy. Boundaries, Nine of Wands, boundaries. You've probably been doing that. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, maybe holding on a little too tight to what has been. It's time to just let go. Follow spirit, follow the flow, take the risk, do the thing you weren't sure you should do. If your intuition gives you a little nudge to do something, go try it. Go do it. But what do you have to lose? This is your life. You're the creator. Everything's working out for you, always. So make the most of it. Nothing else? Okay, let's try this other deck. Let's just get a message. This deck I want. Yeah, this stuff's hard to shuffle. It's so huge, it's hard to shuffle. Way too many cards came out. Let's see. Okay. The Magdalene Heart. Your realized dream is closer than you may think. Open to receive more without doing more. Temple of Love. Your body's capacity to receive more without the crash is key. Prepare for more income, more impact, and more time. Temple of Love. I had 5 cards below. Vibrant home. Form follows coherent energy. Consecrate your home and your creations to divine order, success, and harmony. The Magdalene Heart. Circulate abundance. Wow, these are really all about abundance, aren't they? Your heart is adept at circulating resources. Gift, pool, and receive wealth with confidence at a higher octave. And Emerald Love. Stabilized expansion. Expansion is a given. Quickly stabilize your growth so it's natural for you to expand again. Yeah, this is a time of huge growth for us. And with that growth is coming abundance. We all know that. Like this is the time for us, those who are here to create a new earth. It's time for us to have the abundance. It's time for us to be the ones who are helping to redistribute resources with the rest of the planet. It's time for us. And it's time to expand. Stabilized expansion, physical radiance. Your realized dream is closer than you may think. Open to receive more without doing more. Because when you're following the flow, when you're doing what your heart is calling you to do, when you're doing what spirit is calling you to do, it's not hard work. It's just getting into the flow. It's getting into that flow of spirit, the energy that wants to move through you and wants to create through you, wants to expand through you. So this is my invitation to you today to remember the strength of that ancient tree, ancient oak tree, to hold on to that, to let go of those things that are pulling at you from the old, and to know that it's your time and follow through with whatever it is that's calling to you. Have a blessed day.